Hello guys, welcome to another episode of What If Civilization Started Over in my series. And we're gonna jump right into it. So, in between the episodes I added major cities to make it more clear where people live. So yeah, now we're gonna jump right into the video and first, this orange country is going to expand a little like this. It's like gonna fill up all this area. And it's also gonna expand more like this. And orange is becoming a pretty big nation. It also expands its colony on Italy. And also this magenta country is gonna land here and take some stuff. Like this. They expand their Cyprian colony. Like that. And they take it entirely. They also expand their Libyan colony. And there's Italian colony. Like that. Oh! Like that. And now some exploring is gonna be done. Like more over here. Along this coast. And down here. And also Egypt's gonna explore more. And then they link up. So now it's more easier known. And then also like here in Italy things get discovered. Like most of Italy is being discovered. Yeah, and then in fact Corsica will be discovered. And then they also discover Sardinia. And like a new country pops up here. Because it can. So it's gonna be I don't think we had this color yet. No. It's gonna start over here. And it's also gonna take some land over here. Yeah, it already starts pretty big. And Magenta doesn't really like that, because they want to be the most powerful country. So they, in fact, take all of Sicily, and take a bit more of Italy, and Malta. But they can't take more of Italy, because the red team cuts them off. And by now, technology has improved a lot, because there's a new invention and stuff, so countries can get more bigger. And then another new country pops up over here. And it's gonna be like this color? No, it's news over there. This color. It looks a lot like the sea, but yeah, it's bad. This. No, there's a bit too much pink. Why is it so hard to choose a color? This. No, that's literally used there. I can use this color. Like that. It's a country over this coast. And well, no, here is not the only place where things happen. Because also in China things happen. And like, more gets discovered. A lot more actually. Because they discover all over here and here. And like they go all over here, through the coast. And then they discover that this is like a peninsula stuff. And they like do all of this discovery. And there's a lot of being discovered right now. This little country is discovering this. And this one is discovered. And well, now new countries will pop up. Because now there's place. So like there's this country. And they're popping up here. And you have this country popping up here. And here this cyan country is gonna take all of Taiwan. Here. And this country, I don't know, like Okinawa or something, is gonna take these islands. And this country is of course not gonna do expansion. Like here and here. So these are a lot bigger. And also over here there's gonna be more discovery. Like through here they discover that there's more. And they also discover up here. Like a bit of this coast, and like countries will get bigger because of this. And this country is gonna take all of this. And this country is gonna taking here and digging up to this coast. And then like this country is gonna do the same as everybody else, which is getting pretty repetitive. Like that. And they also fill up all of this. So yeah, now countries are growing pretty quickly. These guys colonize all of this island and get a bit more here. Yeah, things are looking great for the world. Because they are expanding. So is this country. Which goes up to the Nile. And starts following the Nile. First of course discovering all of the Nile stuff is like here. And then it goes down here. Okay, this looks ugly AF, but yeah. And then like this. And here. They discovered a lot of Nile. And they're also going to discover around it. And it's a pretty great area to exist. Let's discover more of this. And they're gonna set up their Nile place. So like all the way down here. And they're also gonna settle all the way through here. Like that. And this country over here is gonna do even more expanding again. And they can afford it because they're like very powerful and like the richest country in the world. They connect up with their colony that was over there, and now they start a new place over here along this Inham. And they do a lot. And they're also gonna set up a colony next to Egypt because they hate the mean, I guess. Over here, because they can't go really anything here, so they just go to Sardinia and take over part of that island. They're also gonna discover that like this part exists, and they discover it, and they're also gonna start with it settling it, like that. Other countries want to stop this magenta country from becoming bigger, but magenta could probably hold off against most other combined. Like red is the second most powerful in this area, and they're gonna use that power to colonize more of Italy, like that. And like this country over here is gonna grow. They take over all of Corsica. And they're also gonna start things into Sardinia. And they're gonna grow here. They even go to the Adriatic coast. Yes, Adriatic. This country is gonna expand a bit more inland. And then there's gonna be another war. Because red doesn't really like orange for whatever reason. Actually, it's because of like a dispute with this part. Because orange claims that they should own it because it makes sense. Red says, no, we should own it because it makes sense. And then they're gonna get into a war. And what red is gonna do is they're gonna like go here and take the capital. And orange is like, oh no. And they're being totally wrecked apart. And they're gonna flee. In fact, they're gonna flee everything to this part of Italy, which leads red to take all of their mainland. Like peace treaties didn't exist back then, I guess. So yeah, red is now a lot bigger, and I have to erase this capital. Like that. And red doesn't like orange being here. So despite orange fleeing here, they're gonna take it too. And now orange is dead. By red. Yeah, and red is gonna take over another country. This time this blue country. And they're gonna take this island. This part of major city. And then they're gonna take more of their interior. But this was while they were like expanding over here, so it's kind of getting weird. And then these settlers just decide to run and make a settlement here, but that's gonna take a while. So red is gonna take this spear handle. Okay, and you're gonna close in on their capital, but they can't really take it because blue is powerful enough. And red thought they could do it, but they can't, so they're stuck. And so this is gonna be peaceful. Or red takes this island. And now this country is gonna do some expanding, mostly along the coast, because they don't want Magenta to take it. Magenta has been pretty peaceful, but they also don't really want to risk war. But they also want to take coast, so yeah. Here they meet up with the other settlers. They're gonna surround them, and these settlers lose contact with their mainland, so they make a new country, which is gonna be already used this color, like that. And back to this country, which still just doing its expanding, like that. And then here in China, this country is gonna take this island, and it's gonna go up this part of Korea, and go up here. And they immediately take this island after discovering it. Then they just start to discover Japan for real. Like here. They set up a mission to discover this entire southern island, of which I don't know the name. And they're also gonna start to settle on it. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. While I'm saying goodbye, there's one more little thing. Because this country just completely wiped out this country. Yeah, it wasn't very fair. But yeah, that was it for the video, and bye.